Hello everyone, welcome to session 4 in Fallout, Texas, the search for the Grand Arsenal. We are here today with I, your lovely GM, Zaku, and on going down the top, we have Pyro. Say hello. We had Pyro. Laugh at your will, fellow viewers, whoever, about all 7 of you who watch my videos. We have Ragman.
Heyo.
We have Scruffles.
Hola.
We have the Mecha Man.
Yeet!
And we also have Iris, but Iris is AFK at the moment. I pinged her, but Iris will be back possibly shortly. Possibly has fallen asleep. We can't ever tell with them, because Iris is a inconsistent but adorable creature.
I hate it.
Well, Hyperion loves it, so we'll get on with it. So, last session, you guys were crossing the interstate. You were basically crossing the various interstates of Texas, and you went down the Interstate 110 and crossed onto the Interstate 10 on your adventures towards the one, the only, South Pecos Armory in your quest to follow that random radio signal that your tied-up Protectron is broadcasting. You have ultimately managed to stop off in the sleepy town of Fort Stockton, where, after harassing a local prisoner and helping out the local Hells Angels with a number of particular issues, well, let's just say, to summarize, you ran into what is essentially an Aztec cult who has kidnapped a person's child, but you quickly realized it wasn't actually a person's child and hadn't been kidnapped, and it was just this woman trying to trick you to go down this horrible mission to go save her child, but there wasn't any. So, your current choices are, what are you going to do? Are you going to go into this cult's lair and take them out? Or...
Well, I already wrapped as much as the...
One moment.
Get.
I'm gonna mute my mic real quick. Dogs
That's
are
right.
barking.
We're not hearing anything.
So,
Oh, good. Discord fixed that issue. Great.
We'll tell you if something goes wrong. Yeah, what was that, Rag?
I gotta collect my thoughts.
Take your time. It's not like I have a limited lifespan.
I do not have a limited lifespan. I'm not withheld by those restraints.
Well, I mean, limited lifespan of like 100 years and stuff.
What was Seth saying?
Scrabbles.
Yes. Well, I already got everyone, and I'm pretty intent on tracking down this cult and blowing them up.
Well, if Seth is passionate about it,
I'm
then
back.
I'll go with what he wants to do.
Alright. Oh, Iris is here, everybody. Say hello to Iris.
Sorry about
Hello.
Yes, so... Rag is going to go... Sorry, so... You're Jesse, right? Rag?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesse is going to follow the Blue Thunder into this creepy hole that is apparently a couple of miles towards the mountains to your south.
El Trueno.
Is anyone else going to go with them? Because the robot is currently trying to broadcast to something out there in the distance, trying to get the Hells Angels arrested.
God
what's,
damn it.
What's going on?
What's it called?
Apparently someone doesn't have control over the robot.
Last session, a woman tried leading the robot into an ambush, but I used my
I'll go with him.
Mexican knowledge to understand that this woman was definitely not from here, and was most definitely from that Aztec death cult.
Oh,
And now, I'm making her lead us back to where the cult was planning to ambush us, but this time, it isn't them ambushing us, it's us. Oh wait.
Ambushing
But
them.
this time, it's not them ambushing us, it's us ambushing.
Dun dun dun.
Exactly.
Very well.
If this turns out to be another trap, I've got select words for that old lady.
This isn't the same old lady you met. This is actually a young lady. The old lady was someone else.
Okay, good.
Dear God, that is a strong jawline for a picture.
That is
Excuse me?
Yamamoto X
That is a strong.
from a different game.
Yeah, that is a strong jawline.
Oh.
That is aggressively strong.
Wait,
That is a
that
gr-
one
Oh, that cannot be your
That
first time seeing that
Japanese-
picture.
that is an Eastern Island head on on a body.
Listen, I don't know why, but this just makes me think of Slavic heavy. Like extra Slavic heavy.
You
Heavy's
can't get
already
any
a
more
Slavic,
Slavic than
isn't it?
heavy. Maybe
Unless you go
maybe a
Slavic
pre-bald
Kings.
maybe a pre-balding heavy, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, being bald is a
So, moving away from that.
Moving away from the Slavic heavy.
sandwich.
What's that sandwich? Get a new tracksuit? Good idea! Alright, stupid idioms aside. You are now, for those who are currently following this creepy woman, well, this woman into the hills, just south of Fort Stockton. You are currently going up a gently inclining hill with a couple of cacti and various other things in a very dry environment, but it's getting cooler as the sun is setting over the hill. You notice the woman continuously tries to basically push themselves a bit further ahead of you than is probably wise.
I'm
I proceed to nonchalantly just constantly stay behind her.
Yes, every time.
Bro.
It's basically that meme, like where you basically, the person's walking and then the person's walking faster, and it doesn't quite get to the running, but it's like the edge of just like running.
So as we're walking down this
Up.
this path, I'm gonna lean over to my luchador friend, and I'm gonna remind him that I'm no good in combat, but we'll see how this pans out.
Oh, I know something everyone good in combat. I hand my mechanic friend, or
A doctor friend.
I hand my doctor friend a stick of dynamite.
Ah, this is useless. What do I do with this? What is this?
Light it, throw it.
Okay,
You
Free
see,
one.
it's a cigar. You put it in your mouth and you light it.
I do have
It's
a
a-
lighter, so I will do good with this. Thank you.
It's also
Sure.
it's also used if you give it to your enemy as a sign of good friendship.
Yeah, you light it, give it to their friend. They'll think it's like a candle on a birthday cake, and then boom.
Ah, thank you for the candle.
Heard about some guy in Cuba who smoked one of those and lived.
I knew 3.
Is this in character?
No.
Oh no. It's like when playing Russian roulette with friends and asking if you won.
How much do those weigh? Out of character.
Oh, half a pound.
They're not very heavy sticks of dynamite.
Cool.
Yes, I heard the nice meme.
That was my phone. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is.
Nice. That was some aggressive creaking. Alright, so you're now slowly, and as you eventually reach the top of this hill and you're keeping track of your little wannabe guide, you eventually, everyone make a perception, well not perception, but what's the exact thing? What would be a perception test? What would that be? That would be...
Awareness.
Awareness, yes, thank you. Notice, that's it, notice. Everyone make a notice check.
Is my character...
Alrighty.
Is Alexis here?
You can go if you want to go up this steep hill into the middle of the night chasing after a death goal.
Should have made. I ain't doing much else.
Oh, right. Never mind. Alexis is working on fixing up the truck, so...
Yeah. Your robot is currently just hovering outside town.
I mean, 4 is technically average.
Damn, son.
Alright.
They all got 4. How?
Though I
Huh.
could use a penny.
Well, you are continuing up the hills on your merry way, keeping a close eye on, of course, the edges of the mountainside. Eventually, though, the land starts to rapidly give way, as in the darkness of the night you're able to make out the outline of what appears to be a large carved area with a road leading down into it. And off to the side you can see large large slabs of stone just heaped up and left abandoned, with old industrial equipment just lying around.
No industrial equipment.
Mostly just old diggers. Some appear to be basically large. Some of them appear to be large cutters. In fact, you can see some stone currently sitting on some of these giant industrial-sized cutters.
It seems we are in a quarry.
Ah, hello, Vegeta. Welcome.
Ah, Vegeta was with us as well for this. We have reached the quarry in search of our quarry.
They are currently hunting the Aztec death cult.
Yes, he came with us last time. So,
Hey, Zaku,
Yes.
it just occurred to me, I'm asking for continuity reasons. Did we ever give back the weapons we took from our first outing?
You did.
Wanted to make sure. Thank you.
You still have that rocket launcher. Actually, you traded the rocket launcher back, didn't you?
Yeah, we don't have that anymore.
No. Also, hello, Vegeta.
Okay, wanted to make sure. Thank you.
Alright, so yeah, Vegeta, they're currently hunting an Aztec death cult. Vegeta, make me a perception test, please. Or a notice test.
Yeah, back into the game.
Okay. I'll just describe the quarry for the meanwhile. The quarry is, in the fading light of the day, a fairly wide, open quarry. Would have been a huge bustling site of activity in the pre-war period. However, it does seem rather strange, as this area of the Rockies wasn't known for stone, but then again, towards the end of the, just before the bombs fell, America was suffering major resource shortages, so new avenues of sourcing was very typical of the time. But in the distance you can see some faint fires just burning in the lower depths of the actual quarry.
it seems we've found the camp.
Just got to wait for Vegeta.
Vegeta.
It's taking me a while because fucking shit.
Hey, Vegeta.
I'm hunting you.
Disconnect and drop.
Oh, well, he's dead.
Nice.
Discord. It's
Was there
good,
something I said?
except when it isn't.
Still better than TeamSpeak.
I had a person who insisted on using that once. It was absolutely horrible.
Yes. No.
I used TeamSpeak a long time ago for like 2 gaming groups, and I'm very glad that I no longer have to.
I know a couple
I
of...
have it. I don't recommend it.
Mm.
Sorry, TeamSpeak, but your shit sucks.
I've only ever used it the once. Welcome back.
Yeah, I just had to change stuff over. And
Do you want me to roll your dice in the meantime?
give me a second. It's just fucking.
It's copulating. I didn't know computers could do that.
It's just fucking. I hate this fucking.
Ah, you're on.
That sentence. Oh my.
I regret nothing.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Okay.
Oof.
Nope.
Double
nothing.
oof.
Still, you're able to get a good understanding of your surroundings, and you're able to start wandering into the great... Okay, so how exactly do you want to approach this camp?
Stealthily, if possible.
Alright, you have to roll me a stealth roll.
Yeah, we don't have any explosives. We have no
You do have dynamite.
Yeah, no, but nobody really knows how to use it well.
All right. I'm gonna go sneak around, see what's going on.
Under the cover of darkness, I could potentially help.
We are under the cover of darkness.
Oh, does that give any bonuses?
That would give some bonuses. I'm factoring that in. Don't worry.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I could
He's the kind of
re-roll it.
DM that roll with it.
What would the bonus be?
I'm not telling you.
Okay.
Oakley dokley, neighborino.
I don't know whether I should go in or just hang back and wait. So I'm gonna hang back.
Alright.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
Alright, so who else is there? Pyro, are you going to go down? Or Pyro, did you say you weren't going down?
I'm there, but I know I'm not going down.
Okay, you're just... Some of you are currently clustering on this low little, like, shelf overlooking the valley, just discussing... Okay, who's going down? No, not it. But then...
Marcus has already snuck off and left to go look
Yeah.
while you guys are deciding.
yeah. Scruffles, like, hurries after him.
I'm just gonna set up.
And you pull out
Oh
your...
yeah, it's good to have a sniper position.
You just set up a nice giant sniper rifle, getting ready to fire down.
I'm actually just going to fucking set up straight up the fucking dust mat and everything.
Actually, wait, no. It's while you guys are all going, not it. You all looked to where I was standing, and there's a note saying "Gone hunting."
Yeah, I would say that's high enough. You can do that. So, you sneak down into the actual camp. The camp itself appears to be a couple of tents arrayed in front of what appears to be the largest stockpile of the old cut stone that was basically carved out of this quarry. However, as you start making it in, you notice there's no guards. If you make another notice test, actually, and because you're stealthy, you get an extra +1.
Okay.
So,
What is with the notice rolls?
I can't tell anything. I can't notice anything wrong. My puns are bad today. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Well,
I get what you were doing.
yeah, you could see what I was doing.
Yeah.
Unlike your character.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
right in the feels.
Okay, so you managed to get down, but you notice there's no one around. Honestly, it's rather barren. Like even in the obvious spaces where guards would probably be stationed. And from your experience, basically hunting the great villains of the wasteland as the devastating wraith, there isn't like anybody hiding, really. And you're not. He's just testing. Okay. You basically. Unfortunately, you can't use that one because that's a test. But damn, that's a high roll. So it's not buggy; it's just bad luck at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're able to.
Alright.
You're able to just like quickly have a quick once around with the camp. Honestly, it's a fairly sparse camp. Seems to be put up. A lot of the tents appear to be a mix of pre-war tents which have been salvaged and what appear to be more tribal tents. And amongst the actual things, you do find a lot of effigies with bones on them, human bones.
That's a lovely sight.
However, you're able to actually tell that there is still, despite the fires which are now starting to grow dim in the dark night, you know there's still one torch which is burning fairly brightly near the piles of stone. And as you get closer, keeping out of sight as much as you can, you notice that the blocks have been arranged in such a way to push against each other to create what appears to be a small passageway into this piles of rocks. I mean, piles of these neatly cut, like, when I say neatly cut, like giant square slabs.
Yeah. I smell what you're stepping in.
Yeah.
A doorway. Oh, also, what's it called? Since I'm a bit behind him,
You get up at this
nice.
point.
Also, huh?
You basically have just like, where he's like quickly like moved like shadow in the wind just from place to place. You just like tiptoe up behind him.
Yeah. Could I also roll a notice?
Yeah, you can roll notice.
This is a very interesting situation.
See the same thing as him.
Yeah, you notice that above, however, the actual like entranceway, you can see what appears to be a human skeleton held up in a sort of crucifixion pose, but around it is what appears to be red in the moonlight. Now you can see what appears to be probably blood, smeared in some strange form of like pattern or writing.
That can't be good. Do you share it with me,
What share?
Yeah.
or is it that we both notice it?
Oh, you both notice this. This is like pretty bloody.
Okay.
This is like been put in like clear line of sight of the actual this entranceway. It's like dangling over it. You can't see the entranceway without seeing the actual thing.
Oh, so it's
Like this is like a
good luck missing that.
yeah. Good luck missing that. Essentially, you'd have to roll a 2 to miss that.
Well, my friend, what do you think we should do? I look back to him and ask,
Pursue and destroy, unless they're behind us. Then we turn around and find them, and does a little spin, looking behind them, but probably seeing nothing.
Hmm.
Well, even if they do corner us, we can always throw a few sticks of dynamite.
I'm thinking a little beforehand. I want to at least get a little bit more information about this area, so we can properly demo this place. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's at this point, however, that you actually see someone emerge from the entranceway. He's dressed fairly conventionally, apart from conventionally for a wastelander, save for the red marks that appear to be on his arms, which are where the sleeves have been torn off, and the red paint over his face. He steps out and is actually smoking a cigar while holding a large assault rifle slung over his shoulder. You're able to duck out of sight when this happens.
Okay.
Well armed. And it seems most of them are in fact in there. Wanna just blow it up and collapse it in on all of them?
I didn't quite hear that. What?
Want to, as you said, demo the place.
Yeah. How do we go about it?
I've got some dynamite and some landmines. maybe it'll be enough.
I'd like to search for tents with beds,
Oh, there's some tents
Or,
out here.
and or just like regular like sleeping bag areas.
You noticed a few when you were coming in. They're in the tents. They're around the tents.
Hey, Thunder, test me some of them landmines.
Oh, you are devilish.
Oh my
I
god.
like I like it.
You'll
All
make
right,
sure they'll be
I'll
warm
give-
tonight.
I'll
We're
give
just gonna
you
I make
straight
sure-
up ignore the Geneva Convention tonight, huh?
They're
I sl-
really
I
simple
slow-
to use. You just push the button and you slide them on. Or, well, you slide them on, then you push the button.
I make sure to do that. I put the landmines under the head of the bed.
Make a stealth check when you're doing this,
Yep.
and then make a demolitions
baby.
check.
It's absolutely devious.
Come on, baby. Okay, stealth
Oh,
is
that's-
good.
Could I roll the demo for him as in I would?
No,
someone-
otherwise you're gonna have to roll a stealth check yourself. Okay.
Okay, demo.
Get a plus one because he has told you how to do it.
Okay, where's the demo? Is it explosives?
Explosives, yes.
Yes.
So I'm used to a different
Plus
system.
one. Come on, baby.
It isn't super hard to do.
Oh,
This is a Benny time.
This is a Benny.
do we have fate points?
Yeah, that's the Benny. You have
It's
free.
called Bennies.
You get free each session.
Okay. Okay, that's the Benny. And then I re-roll it, right?
Yeah, reroll. With the plus one.
Because I don't have this in anything. I don't have anything in explosives.
Oh. Alright. Okay.
Rolling.
Come on. Oh,
I taught you well.
You're able to actually just quickly get these set up, and actually you don't you don't see him actually do this. You're like watching the things, and then you hear like a twig snap. Look away, and when you look, you just see the fingers as eventually his back, and you feel his hand on your shoulder.
Done.
Okay. Now for the piece de resistance. How many sticks of dynamite do you got?
Oh, I did have 4, but I handed one off to the doctor. Currently 3.
I only need the one.
Alrighty. Also, remember, if you set off anything now, the whole landmines in the bed thing, that may not work.
What would I have to roll to throw something?
That's a good
Oh
question.
wait, no. I never mind. Found the throwing.
Found the fry.
All right.
But yes, the
I would like. I'd have to roll a throwing one, right? Okay.
Alright, can everybody who stayed up on the cliff make another notice check with a minus one, except Vegeta. You can just roll flat.
Robot is here.
The robot's not here. Oh, no. Nob's still.
I was gonna say yeah.
Uh-oh.
Everyone make a notice check with a minus one, except Vegeta, who just roll flat.
Okay, my thunderous
Say it's
friend.
incredibly dark, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
my thunderous friend.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I do have
Light it
NVGs.
and hand it.
Wait, was that Vegeta?
Oh,
I do have NVGs.
Alright, then roll with a plus one then. Okay, so Sharp DeWitt, you're basically scanning the actual like terrain when you actually start seeing what appears to be a head popping out of the actual like rocky things, and the head just ducks back. You keep focusing on that area, and as you're scanning the rest of the terrain, you see occasionally a few more shadowy shapes moving in the various dark areas of the valley, looking down into the middle of it. And then there's a cursory examination. You look over your shoulder, and you're able to see a man just a little way by a rock, creeping towards you and the rest of you guys with a large dagger. So, back to throwing your dynamite, lads.
I am. Yeah, alright, in which case, I am going to. Well, he has a large dagger. Alright, I'm gonna prep my shotgun.
Here's where it gets really good, ladies and gentlemen. Here's where it gets good. I light the dynamite, and I throw it into that entrance.
Before you do that, I'm just gonna keep my shotgun ready.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna make it so fucking obvious to this guy behind me, like I don't know he's there.
Okay.
Physically baiting for him to come and do it.
Okay.
Committing my action,
Committing to your
lighting dynamite, throwing it into the stone entrance that the guy walked out of.
Yep, sure. The dynamite sails through the air. You basically do this as the man's walking back inside. The dynamite manages able to... Basically, it clinks off the side of the actual... You throw it a little too far. It hits the top of the thing, and then it hits the skeleton that it's mounted on, and then the dynamite seems to bounce down through the rib cage, down, and then bounces into the actual hole.
That just made it into a claymore. A bone claymore.
And then you basically hear a sort of a swearing in Spanish, and boom.
Okay, my friend, we need to vamoose.
There's a lot of smoke coming out of the tunnel. However, these blocks of stone... Let me make a roll. Okay, so... Okay, my decision is completely wrong. Despite the large size of these rocks, you're able to suitably destabilize the top of them to cause them to start to just collapse and crack and fall. The effigy that was actually basically stained onto the red rocks explodes with a tremendous force. And, yeah. The moment that happens, from around you, you suddenly hear shouts and yells. And everybody thinks... everyone else now make another notice test, guys.
Me included?
Yeah, you included.
Any negatives to it?
No negatives, just roll.
Damn it!
Double one.
Oh, now we notice.
Uh,
Except
Marcus is kind of caught up with like that fantastic throw.
buddy, we got some amigo.
Yeah, Vegeta, you don't have to worry about rolling. You already know where they are. But like the valleys and like people from across the valley seem to like come charging out with assault rifles and daggers and stuff.
Yeah, that's the guy behind me actually got to me yet.
He actually held back. Actually, as soon as you pulled out that shotgun.
Oh, I said I was doing it stealthily, like, isn't.
Yeah, he rolled a 6 on his perception.
Oh well.
But yeah, they're now running down into the center of the valley.
Alright, he's the first one to die.
Let's vamoose my blue
No,
friend.
not that guy, of course. Not the guy behind you, but the other guys around the valley. You can see them moving down the valley. You can now hear angry shouting in Aztec. Well, not Aztec, but Spanish.
Alrighty, would this be a good time to... There's initiative in this.
Oh yeah, there's initiative. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta
How do I do that again?
I need to find it, Jesus.
Would you believe I have forgotten how initiative works in this game?
I would.
I
We
would.
haven't done it in a while.
That's fair. Alright, let me pull up the rules. Sorry, everybody at home. This is a very improvised RP.
I'll be right back.
How are you? How is this, by the way? Is this good?
Yeah, so
What do you mean? How is this? This is
How's
pretty good.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure you guys are having fun.
Oh yeah, I'm having fun. I don't know about these Aztec guys though.
I'm just trying to find initiatives.
It's gonna suck when they go to bed. If they get to go to bed.
Oh, you do it through cards, if I remember.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
now I remember. Okay. I'm gonna deal
Do we
you.
just roll a d6 then, or
No,
roll our?
I have a deck. Hold on.
Mhm.
Alright, here's a playing card. So I'm gonna draw a card. So going this from left to right. So whoopsie. No, that should just. Alright, deal.
Oh, we can draw. I was gonna say.
Everyone draw a card then.
One card, yes.
One card.
Alright.
Alright, tell me
How
what
do I
you
draw a
got.
card?
Just click on the bottom right and hit draw.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. What?
Click on the bottom right
look
where it
for
says
the deck,
cards.
And
On
it
the
should have a
screen.
draw bar.
It should
Yeah.
be a draw thing.
Just click and drag to draw.
I think it's 1 till.
How do you reveal
8,
your card?
and then-
I think you double click on it. Oh no, I think I'm accidentally stealing your card.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. You know what? I'm just going to draw for everybody. This is getting a bit silly. Okay.
Okay.
I can give you
I figured it out.
How do you do it?
You just place it down. Like,
I have the 6 of diamonds.
I don't know how to get rid of this thing here.
Ace of spades.
Alright, you got the...
okay, that's.
Everyone show your cards at the top,
Put 'em
please.
on the very top.
I got 4 of
so
clubs.
Aku can actually see.
Yeah, I need to
I
see
have
them.
Actually, hang on. Should we just grab our character things up there plus whatever? Because that will make things so much easier. Oh, I can't actually.
The ace of spades.
Yeah.
The ace of spades.
Yeah, just click and drag and match yours to yours.
Yeah, there we go. If everybody sets it up on the top left, that way it's just so much more easier.
Yeah, okay, so who got the 4 of clubs?
I did.
I'll put your character picture. You're playing... Sorry.
Marcus Malone,
Yeah, Marcus
aka the Wraith.
Marcus Malone. Okay, that's you. Alright, stop moving your stuff around, please. Who else is here, by the way?
I am.
Pyro, are you still here? Oh yeah, he's dead, isn't he? So I'll draw for Pyro. What does Pyro get? We got a 10 of... and he's playing Arch.
Yeah, if we just organize these into order.
Alright, so the highest suit goes first, so... the Ace of Spades... I'll move this around, hold on. Over here, and it is Arch. And it is DeWitt. Then it is the Blue Thunder. Then it is
Dios mío.
yes, and then it is the Cultists.
Schmeck.
And then it is you, Marcus
That
Malone.
is me.
Yeah, it's Marcus Malone.
Yep, okay.
All right.
I go last.
So guys, you start seeing a bunch of people running across the actual thing. Some of them running towards you, some of them running into the middle of the actual quarry. What do you do, Jesse? Jesse, first.
So I noticed them, right?
You notice them at this point. Yeah, it's fine. This is like very obvious.
Well, I need to get down there and help my friends, so I guess I'm gonna shuffle down the hill so I can do something with my stick, my candlestick.
You want to show them your disco stick. Okay. I'm joking. Make a
Athletics.
Make a vigor test.
Vigor.
Is there an athletics? Oh, there is athletics. Make an athletics test. You're able to get
Make a
down.
test of faith.
Make an was that that was you guys. So you're able to get down. You're able to slide down some hill and basically start running towards the camp. Are you trying to avoid being shot at, or?
Yes, I would prefer not to get shot.
All right, make a stealth test as well.
Stealthy.
Okay, that's your turn for the time being. You're not quite at the camp. Okay, next up will be Pyro. Pyro, are you back yet? He is not back yet, so we'll just hold his action.
Right.
All right, Vegeta, Sharp the Wits next. What does he does?
Alright, I'm gonna take aim at the bus that was hiding behind this.
With what?
Sniper rifle.
All right, so you flip over with your sniper rifle, pull back on the pin, pull back on the cock, and I'm not sure what the thing is. What's called blah. And you take aim. Make a shooting test.
Alright.
Yeah, make a small guns test.
Okay.
And Zaku, for future reference,
Sorry about that.
that's the action. Is literally what it's called.
I know. Okay. Okay, thank you. Welcome back, Pyro. You're next. Well, actually, you're before Vegeta, but we went ahead because the enemy's nothing. But anyway.
Oh, alright.
All right. We had to draw a card for you, but you scored high.
Nice.
Yeah. So, Vegeta, roll the damage of your weapon.
Alright. Oh, Jesus. There it is. Alright.
Yeah, the sniper rifle basically pings. The loud crack of the rifle can be heard, and it echoes off the walls of the valley. And the man you shot at, basically,
Shit, that's
he-
not even right. That's not even the right damage. That's just 2d10, not 2d6. Never mind.
roll 2d10. I want to see what the 2d10 is, but we'll accept that one for now. Okay, you know the bloody mess trait?
Yes.
Imagine the fact of his, basically, the bullet hits him square in the torso as the impact of the shot causes his arms to go flying off in two directions and his torso to disintegrate on impact.
Oh god.
As his skull does like a backflip in the head and just lands on the floor rolling around.
That's what you get.
Damn.
Suddenly just chambers.
Oh look, people soup.
Back around again.
Alright, so Pyro, you're next. What are you going to do?
Well, is it a whole bunch of people charged uphill at us?
No, there's a bunch of people. Well, some people are heading towards you. Other people are heading mostly down into the valley because they threw some dynamite into the entrance of the temple.
Yeah, I was here for that part.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of people. Some people heading for you. Some people heading for the actual down into the valley. Jesse's already going down to help.
I guess I'll stay up here and just shoot down at them.
All right, you're able to pick out a one you want to shoot at. Please make a small guns or big guns, whatever your weapons test is.
Small guns.
Make a small guns test.
Shit.
You miss.
Well, damn it. I got my one good roll for today. That's it.
All right, next up we have Le Bulu Thunder. What do you do?
My man, if you could pull me out of this, I recommend it.
Well, amigo, we seem to be in quite the spot.
Oh
It's gonna be alright. Because I have
You have what?
dynamite.
Yeah, you still got 2 sticks. Now, what do you do?
Houston, we're about to see a lot of crap hit the fan.
Going to toss a piece of dynamite into the what's it called? Into whatever group of cultists that are nearby, and I'm going to.
All right, make a notice test. You're going to notice the biggest group of cultists in this darkness. Okay, you see about 6, 7 cultists running towards you, like in a large group. Just
Then
the...
I'm going to
Yeah.
toss dynamite.
Alright, throw the dynamite.
Alright,
Alright, that hits. Roll for damage.
this will be hitting all of them.
Yes.
While it's super intense, it still hits all.
Yes.
Ah. It's alright, maybe?
They've all taken some wounds. They're all shaken. So they basically get hit by the grave. None of them have been, not the grave, by the dynamite. I'd say the one guy who actually was at the dead center got blown up, but the rest of them have like been blown away in the concussive force, so they're kind of like stunned and dazed.
They're just shaken.
Yeah.
Everyone's just going, what the crap just happened?
Did you just throw a stick of dynamite at me?
As long as it works.
Next up, we have them. So some of them... Yeah?
Will I also have any time to try to drag the... What's it called?
Yeah, you can
The
get his
right
attention and such.
Head cover?
Yeah, you can just dive him into cover.
Then I'll grab him and dive into cover.
Yeah, you're able to throw the dynamite and put him into cover. From there, however, you're able to actually... next up is their go. The good people that are shaken are going to spend their turn getting back up, but a few people are going to get shot at. So everyone's going to get shot at once. So, Jesse, you're getting shot at. What's your toughness?
My toughness is 5.
They miss you. Pyro, what's your toughness?
Oh,
My toughness is 4.
I think someone isn't based on their toughness. Toughness is only there when they do damage.
Oh, yeah, it's the difficulty, sorry, yeah, sorry. Alright, sorry. Definitely misses you. In fact, his gun's jammed. Trying to hit
What a
DeWitt.
fucking
Ting.
nerd.
Oh, DeWitt, they hit you. Let me just check how much damage their weapons deal. Alright, what's your toughness?
Toughness of 5.
Plus any armor. you
Ooh.
What's any armor? Let's take a look.
Someone's about to have a bad day.
Armor rating of +4.
have. Okay, so 5 plus
So-
4 would be.
5 plus
that
4 would be... They've,
yeah, 9.
yeah. So 9. Yeah, they've, however... So let me do some math, hold on. So, 11... minus... Sorry. So,
It'd be 2 over, so.
yeah, problem is these weapons do have AP.
Ah, okay.
So that's 4 damage, so you are both... You're wounded, actually. So a bullet is able to, like, just hit you, like, between your armor, and you've, like, ah!
Alright.
So you're shaken and wounded.
How many wounds?
1 wound.
Okay.
3 wounds and you're dead.
Sure there's.
So you've taken a nasty hit. Next one's going to shoot at the Blue Thunder.
Oh, also, Knob, are you here?
Oh.
Yeah, he should be here with us because he was the one that was like,
Yeah, the way I was saying it, unless Nob wants to correct me, that he was, the robot's down in town still trying to contact the authorities.
Oh, but last session he was the person that was being led by the woman.
Right, yeah, so you were waiting outside the quarry then. Nob,
Okay.
draw a card, could you please? Oh, okay, that you're fine. And then they're going to try and hit Malcolm. Alright, what card have you got?
King of Hearts. King of Spades.
Okay, you're actually pretty high on the turn order. Let me just.
Did they just try to hit me, or
They
do
have.
I?
No, that was trying to hit. I was trying to hit. Sorry, let me just make sure everyone's things are down. They were basically trying to hit Scruffles, and now it's them trying to hit you. They've hit you, and they're going to roll 2d6. Oh, 6. What's your toughness?
Toughness is 5.
5. Okay.
Any armor?
Any armor?
I only get a +1 to toughness in hand to hand.
Okay, no. Then you've taken. You're shaken. So yeah, the bullets fly over your head, and you're kind of a bit like shocked from being pulled down and stuff like that. So now it's going all the way, and now it's your turn, by the way, Malcolm.
All right.
The Wraith has been shaken. He has been caught unawares.
All right. Can I dash to the next form of cover I can and take a shot while I'm at it?
Yeah, but you will be getting a -1 to this because you are
Okay.
shaken.
So that would be agility.
That would be a athletics.
Okay.
And that's unless you're
Athletics?
actually no. That would be actually there could be agility if you're like trying to do a roll, but that wouldn't be far away.
Okay. But it wouldn't be far away, or
If you're going for the nearest good cover, that would be agility. If you're trying to get like across the actual area to the best cover, that would be athletics.
okay, I was gonna do the so yeah. All right, I'll do athletics and -1. Come on.
Okay, so you're able to get across the actual area into the best cover. It's your turn. You can now take an aim. You can now shoot if you want, because these guys in front of you are shaken.
Okay.
Are you going to fire?
Do I get any advantages?
Have you got semi-auto on your weapon?
It's a Colt with 20 shots. It's a Colt 10mm with 20 shots. It's a pistol. I don't remember.
You don't have burst, unfortunately, so you can only shoot at one person.
Okay. I will shoot at... Is there any of them wounded already?
They're all shaken, so shoot because these are like non
Okay.
characters. You would
I'll shoot at the closest target.
Okay, fair enough.
Does this also take a -1 or?
This will also take a -1 because you haven't spent a turn trying to recover from being shaken.
Okay. Okay. Am I at 1 wounds or 2? How many wounds am I at?
You're just shaken. You haven't received wounds yet.
Okay, I wanted to make sure.
Okay, you hit him. Roll for damage.
Okay, what do I roll for, crap. I'm trying to remember, what do I roll for damage?
You should have written this down.
I should have. I really should have.
Alright, let me just go dig through the actual rule books.
Why do I get the feeling I did write this down, and I forgot. That wouldn't surprise me.
The Colt 10mm pistol has a damage of 2d6.
Alright, roll
With
2d6.
a rate of fire of 1.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Scruffles, for that. Okay, yeah, you definitely damaged him. He is now dead. So your bullet hits him, and he's just like thrown off his feet and like falls to the ground, his gun firing into the air as he falls. And now we go all the way back to the beginning. Jesse, it's your go.
Alright, so...
The man, as you're running down into the valley, you see a couple of guys get blown by dynamite. One of them is shot shortly afterwards. What do you do?
Actually, so as I'm rushing, I'm going to look around. Is there anyone ahead of me that whoever was assailing us is
You are,
charging ahead of me?
well, without
it's
noticing, you do see the main targets where like 7 dudes have run down into the valley, got blown up by dynamite. Those are definitely the opposition. One of them's shot. One of them's, 2 of them are dead. So there's 5 left
In a group,
Yeah.
basically.
in a good group. They're kind of shaken by the actual experience.
And they're on the opposite side of the village from me.
You're close enough to do a throw attack if you want. It's not a very big village.
I'll do a good old toss with the candlestick.
All right, you light it on fire. Please make a throwing test
Or explosives if you have it.
or explosives.
I have neither, so I'll do a throw.
Yeah, that's not enough to get all of them, but that's enough to get some of them. Roll for damage. What's the damage for a? What's it? It's a 1d6 for a stick of dynamite, isn't it?
Oh, 2d6.
2d6, please. Okay, so you can roll here. You've blown up 2 of them,
Oh,
so there's 3 of them left.
I told you, anyone can be good in combat with enough explosive.
Anything else you want to do while you're moving?
I'm gonna keep up my momentum and try and catch up with my friends in the village.
All right then. Next up, it's Mr. Ranger.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
So you on the edge of the quarry. What are you gonna do?
I must arrest the perpetrators, whoever they.
All right. So I'm guessing you're gonna go down into the valley, the quarry. I
Yes.
mean. So you're heading down to the quarry. You see a bunch of people. Make a notice test, please, as you're going down.
Alrighty. I believe I have something for that. Let me check my fucking roll book, wherever they
Your
were.
upgrades.
Yes. Documents. Was this folder will just take generations to
Howdy, partner. My name's Buck.
ODST/Spartan. I have some.
He has
At least
something,
it
guys.
should work.
In a town of Texas called El Paso.
If it'll load. Here we go, sensor suite.
All right. What does a sensor suite do?
Welcome to sensor suite medium. Okay, 1 sec. I have to go my sensor suite medium.
It's just why you write them down.
Alright,
Goes
adds
to
+2 to
sensor
notice
suite
rolls
medium.
made to detect designated types of targets as biological being.
So you can identify biological beings in the area.
Yes, within 500 yards.
Oh, that's more than enough. Yeah. You may add that into your thing.
Okay. Some +2, so that would upgrade it 2 dice, right?
All right. Fair enough.
I think.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, I just haven't done that. Wait, no, it'd be the. Okay. You get it.
Is dark. Well, this is a suite, so.
Oh!
Oh, you're able to identify the currently, what was originally 30 hostiles is now down to 25.
I still need. I don't have 25 handcuffs. It's time to put down 25 criminals.
I mean, wait, so you don't have any handcuffs?
You're able to
25
actually
criminals.
you're able to identify 2 of the actual criminals currently behind your team. One of the ones who have just shot one of your compatriots, Sharp DeWitt.
Alrighty, time to shoot him.
All right, make a. You've got 3 weapons, don't you? You can fire with all 3 at once, can't you?
Yes.
Okay, make your attacks.
They have targeting system. Is there any penalty?
Because you can see you've got such a good thing. No penalty at all.
Okay. Alrighty. Revolver 1.
Hits.
Okay.
Roll for damage.
I didn't
Roll
write it
for
down. 1
damage.
second. Pulling it up. I need to write that down in a second.
To be fair, I don't know all the rules off by heart. That's fine.
Alrighty, 2d6 plus 1.
That hits, deals damage. He's dead.
Alrighty, second gun. The other 44.
Hmm.
Is he dead, or dead?
He got shot in the head. He's dead.
He's dead. Got it.
The second one hits.
Alrighty.
Just hits. He's not dead. He's just shaken.
Alrighty.
You want to shoot with your third gun at him?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's the plasma one, right?
Yes.
Shoot
That has.
your FUD gun at him.
He hits.
That
Roll for damage. He's dead.
Hell yeah.
She gone.
He disintegrates. He doesn't.
Disintegrates target.
He hasn't disintegrated because it wasn't that big of a damage. Unfortunately, it's just enough to see his chest open and kill him.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the plasma pistol, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
AP of 3 can start fires, disintegrates target.
Well, he's on fire. He's not disintegrated, sadly.
Yeah, being blocked. No.
But yeah, you're coming down to thing. Next up, of course, we have Pyro. DeWitt next to you just got shot. But as you turn around, you're able to actually see Mr. Ranger coming down to save you.
Well, is one of the people who still shot at him still alive?
No, they're both dead.
Alright then. I guess I'll turn around, look back down the hill, and fire again.
You'll hear draw, and just 3 dead people.
Yeah, make a another notice check because remember it is dark. I'm trying to establish you're trying to pick targets out in the dark.
Oop.
Yeah, you're able to notice one.
you just heed your last haul, partner.
Someone said that in a game. Actually, it was great. Okay. You've noticed one guy. You
There it
hit him.
goes.
You hit him. Now roll for damage.
Please do not Iris this up when Iris is here.
You hit him. He's not dead, but he's forced to take cover. He's shaken. All
I
right.
hope so.
Next up.
Shooketh.
Next up, we have DeWitt. You're slightly wounded. You're also shaken. You can spend a turn trying to recover from being shaken. You can't recover from being wounded without a medic.
I do have stim packs, but it's like, fuck it, I'll wait till after the fight.
Alright, so you've got a -1 to hit then. You can pick a target if you want.
Is it in... Hang on. I already have +1 to hit anyway, because of the trademark weapon thing, so it just cancels it out.
Got you.
Yep, so, yeah, the guy behind me is dead. Gonna pick off one of the guys who are, full hand. So anyone that has been shot. Actually, no, is there any officers?
Make a notice check. Sorry if I'm doing that a lot today.
That's fine.
You don't notice any officers. The only ones you really can
Alright.
spot are the ones who are currently getting blown up by dynamite. There's still 3 of them left.
Fair enough. So, alright, 2d10. Oh, fuck, yeah, small guns first.
Small guns. Boom! Okay.
FUD.
Make a damage. Okay. Make another damage.
Just one more dice.
One more 2d10. No, another 2d10. Okay, so what happens is you basically line up your shot while nursing the small, basically you can feel some blood trickling down your forehead from the actual shot itself that hit you earlier. There was a line up a shot, you pull the trigger, and in slow-mo, like a sniper elite scene, it travels through the air, and it contacts with the enemy's head, and the head slowly cracks as you see the 3D image of the skull just explode outwards like a watermelon exploding. But the bullet keeps traveling and slams into a second person's head. making an equally delectable explosion.
This isn't just a thud, this is a thuck.
Baby, two for my mama.
Because you hear the wet slap as it exits into the other guy's head.
Alright, now it's actually, it is Torino Azul.
El Tureno Azul.
Azul.
El Torino El Zoo.
Azul.
Turano.
Yes.
Okay. That's... I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Yes, so it's your go. What are you going to do? There's one dude out of the 7 people who attacked you still alive. You can hear the shouts from around you in the quarry.
And you can smell a dead body in the wind.
Mm.
That I can't. Well, I guess it's time to blow some more people.
Make a notice
Like
check.
this. Oh,
Unless you want to blow up the one dude who's left. Oh,
I was gonna blow him up close and personal style
oh, you're going to
with the
fight.
boomstick.
Okay, go do that.
The sacred weapon of my people, which is basically
The
just
fist.
the fist.
Alright then.
But it's not only just a fist. It's a fist with a shotgun shell.
Ooh,
thing
allied to it.
attached to it.
A fist with a shotgun.
Welcome back.
How do you have that?
It's just okay, Zaki, you know those like boomstick things that are basically like a stick with a shotgun shell at the end of it?
No, I don't know those.
Oh. Basically you hit it into something and then a thing on the back of it causes the shotgun shell
Oh.
to ignite and blow up.
I know that those things kind of like in Fallout, which are the ballistic fists. But
Well, this is a much more tribal version, because it's only got a singular shotgun shell.
okay, I'm going to allow this, but
It is in the book, and it is kind of cheap.
okay, that's fine. That's fine. Make your attack then. Welcome, allied. They're currently fighting. Let me just check that. They're currently fighting some cultists. Oh, yep, that hits. Roll for damage. They're currently They've currently tracked down the murder cult, the Aztec murder cult, and now currently putting the boots to them. Okay, he's dead.
Perfect.
I just fucking punch his head off.
Yeah, you punch his head off and a good portion of his neck.
Oof. That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, as there's a loud crack from your improvised shotgun shell fist. But now we move on to the enemies, and there's now 23 of them left. So all of you are getting shot at once still.
Alright, shouldn't it be the 7 guys that got blown up in that group that also just got wiped out?
Yeah, that's 23.
Plus the 2 guys that were.
Oh wait, no, that's
guys
sorry, that's 20. There's 21 left. So yeah, one of them's going to shoot at Jesse. Misses. A few are going to take some pot shots at Mr. Ranger. Miss. A few of them are going to take a shot at Ark. Miss. A few more are going to try and shoot at DeWitt. Oh no. DeWitt, you hit again.
Right, so for
What's your toughness plus your armor?
4 plus armor is 4. No, toughness 5, armor 4.
So 9 minus 2. You're just able to soak that actually. Just able to. Blue Thunder! You've got kind of a low one, sadly, because of you went up, ran out in the open. They hit you. Wait, so sorry. That was supposed to be a 1d6. Pardon. I'll reroll that. They miss. And next is Morgan. You're in cover now, so you're a bit better. You're fine. And now it is the Wraith's turn.
How many of these guys are left? One?
20 was... You don't know, but make a notice check to see if you can see any more.
Right.
Most of them are still currently in the shadow, because you've taken all the ones that were coming straight at you.
Come on.
Oh no, you're having a bad day.
You could always Benny.
That is
In this case, I will.
Alright, reroll.
Okay. Let's try it again.
You're able to notice one guy just crouching behind a rock. Not the best option, but hey. Roll for small guns.
I'm gonna shoot him,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna try to get further away from the camp.
Oopsie. I accidentally switched something off. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the screen going black. I accidentally clicked off one. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, you're able to hit him. Roll for damage. 2d6.
2d6.
Sorry for the screen going black, gentlemen. I didn't mean that to happen.
Yeesh.
Yeah, he is dead. So, yeah, he's dead.
All right.
Then it's going back to the start. Jesse, it's your go again.
I'm gonna. Have I made it to my friends?
You've made it to your friends now in the center of town. By
I'm just gonna stand and cover by them. I'm gonna. Was any of them hit by any of the assailants?
It seems that ironically the person that was hit is the person you left, but no, don't worry. It does appear that Rafe has been hit well, wasn't been slipped, but he seems a bit shaken, like he's been grazed, but nothing like major.
Very good. I'm just gonna hang out and cover.
Now you go hang out.
We're gonna do a notice check and see if I could spot any more.
Yeah, go ahead.
And
Notice
then
check.
I'll point it out to whoever I'm next to.
All right, fair enough. Get a +1 because you're spending your turn entirely, like noticing.
Gotcha. Oh.
That doesn't. You rolled a 3. You don't know. You can't see anyone, sadly.
Gotcha.
Mr. Ranger.
Where's Spide? Oh, where's...
Where are you heading in this quarry?
To the next horde of criminals.
You notice there's a large group of them gathered up on the actual mountainside.
Perfection.
You notice there's a lot of them.
I'll take them all.
Okay, you're gonna head towards them.
Ranger never backs down. Heading straight towards them, firing the revolvers.
Alright. These guys are gonna be a little harder to hit, so make your small guns test.
Alrighty.
Miss.
Okay, Benny that.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, where do I see how many bennies I have?
You have 3.
Oh, I have 3.
So you have
Okay.
2 now.
Yes. Redoing that.
You hit that one.
Alrighty.
Roll for damage. Ooh, he's dead.
No.
Roll for the next one.
Extra revolver.
That misses.
Okay. Energy weapon.
Never seen it coming.
That misses.
That's fine, it's suppressing fire.
They don't seem to give a damn, sadly, this one.
Good.
Next up is Pyro. What do you do?
Again, I'm gonna shoot. Hopefully, it'll do something this time.
Okay, you're shooting at the guy that you shot at before.
Yes.
Uh,
The negative in cover.
well, I'm taking into account of that, but roll to see if you can hit. The guy... Yeah, you hit him. Roll for damage. Oh, yeah. A roll to beat the toughness. Yep, you're able to hit him once. He's dead. You hear like a shout, "Todos míos, no!" And next up we have Sharp. What's your go?
Alright. Yeah, I'll take one of them, whichever one that isn't that firing again.
Alright then. Most of the clear targets have gone. Make another notice test.
Besides
Oh, there we go. Neither one of those actually notice. Sorry.
yeah, let's go for the first one. I don't know what's going on.
You actually can't see any. It's a bit too dark, even with your goggles.
But,
They seem to be keeping back now. For now. Anything else you want to spend with your time doing?
no.
Oh, alright.
I see. So they're learning.
Yeah. Yeah. Scruffles. Your go.
Ah,
Most of the obvious ones seem to have disappeared for the time being.
then it is time to find the hidden snake.
Make a notice check.
Oh fuck, I noticed them.
You notice a large group of them actually standing on the edge of, like, the very edge of the actual quarry. But as you're doing that, against the moonlight, you see one of them stand up, two swords in either hands, and he just brings them up over his head. And he seems to be, you think he's wearing some kind of, like, headpiece with a large decorative frill on the back.
I've noticed their leader.
And he basically...
Houston, I think it's time to pull out.
And he points the actual, like, this large, great, like, sword he has in one hand, which doesn't appear to be a sword, more of a mixture of a club with wood and stone, and points down the middle of the valley directly at you.
Oh, I'm being challenged. I must take his mask.
Are you going to charge at him?
Yeah.
Well, since his turn's next, I'm going to say he's charging at you, so you kind of meet at the same time. But you get to attack first.
Oh, yeah. Ah, it's alright.
You miss.
Not super good. Yeah. Because with fighting, it's, hitting or missing is based on the parry, right?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Yeah. So it's his go, and he's going to try and hit you. What's your parry?
7.
He hits you.
Oh, wait, I thought it was, it hits at 7, not above.
No, it hits at. Well, that's how I've been doing it.
Okay.
Sorry, we can check the rules later. Sorry if this is a bit thing. He's going to roll his damage. Hold on, let me just check something. Melee damage is counteracting your strength, isn't it?
Yes,
Depends
unless
on
it's
the weapon.
Yeah, unless it is otherwise, yes, it is dependent on your strength.
Alright, fair enough. Well, he swings at you with one of these two... He's basically hitting at you twice because he has these two blades. What's your toughness?
It is at 5.
He hits you for 2 damage, so you're shaken. And he's going to try and hit you again with his second sword. Because this is offhand, he doesn't get a bonus. He got 5. What's your parry?
It is 7.
Okay, you're good. He misses with the second one though. So you're shaken currently. Malcolm, it's your go.
I see them having their fight.
Hmm.
Do I?
Yeah, that's pretty obvious. You see your friend basically run up into the hill as this one guy basically comes charging down. Oh, wait, no, sorry, I forgot to say the other guys are still shooting at all the rest of you. Sorry, it's not your go, Malcolm, sorry. Not yet. Sorry. You guys have all got to be shot at first, so there's still enough of them. So, shooting at you, Jesse. Okay. Oh, God. Jesse, you've definitely been hit.
Need to roll my.
What's your toughness?
Is 5.
You're good. You get hit like a really good, it's like a really obscure shot, but you're not like badly damaged. Mr. Ranger, you're getting shot at twice because you're basically directly advancing on the largest group.
What a hero.
Good.
He misses. His gun jams. He misses. Actually, no, he hits you. He hits you. So.
Sweet.
Rolling 2d6. What's your toughness?
Toughness is
Plus armor.
9.
What's your armor?
2.
So 2, so 9, so 11. Okay, so they hit you.
Oh shit.
You're shaken now.
Oh,
Wait, no,
shit.
actually, what's your toughness again? 9.
9 plus 2.
9 plus 2. Okay, so you're fine. You're just shaken.
Okay.
This is the group that's nearest the actual warrior, and actually Scruffles. Actually, what you can notice now is the fact they're actually this guy is wearing a Yaogwai hat essentially.
Oh.
One's going to shoot at DeWitt. Uh-oh. DeWitt, you hit again. What's your toughness is... What's your thing again? Vegeta.
Toughness plus armor is 9.
Is 9. Okay. Yeah, you're good. You're fine. No one's going to shoot at you, Scruffles, because they're honouring that. And now they're going to shoot at Malcolm, who is definitely hit. What's your toughness? Plus armor? Malcolm? Hello? Guys, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah.
Malcolm. That's you, Mecha Man.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah.
Blonde moment.
What's your toughness again?
My toughness is 5.
Yeah, you're hit. You are now wounded.
Oh, and he has an armor of 2, right?
Yeah, no, they have a penetration of 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so you're now wounded, so you've taken a shot in the back. But that goes right back round to Jesse. So Jesse, you're able to just dodge as a bullet hits you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're now noticing there's a lot more of them.
Oh no.
Yeah. Now, what are you going to do?
So I'm in the middle of the village. I'm gonna look around and see if there's any Actually, you know what? We blew up a bunch of them, right?
Yep.
As they were charging down. Is there any rifles on the ground?
Oh, yeah, there's a rifle, yeah.
Scramble to.
Yeah,
Try and use.
Yeah, these things are it's a single shot 2d6 weapon with a pen of 2.
Alright, yeah. So I'm gonna try and scramble to one and fire on the closest enemy.
Yeah, you're able to quickly get one of that, but doing that all in one turn, you're going to get some negatives.
Alright.
That'll be a -2 because you're kind of scrambling for it.
Gotcha. So...
But hold on, because this all got blown up, I'm going to roll a dice. Okay, roll. Go on. So you're able to run to the rifle. You pick your aim. Please roll to actually aim at somebody.
So that's going to be small guns?
Yes. Your gun clinks as you fire, as you notice the gun's too damaged to use.
Ah. It is a club now. Then I guess I don't. Can I do anything else in my turn?
No, that was your turn. Sorry, you kind of picked up a bum. You picked up a gun that was blowing up.
Awesome.
Now it's Mr. Ranger's go.
Open up on the group.
All right, please roll to hit them again. Hits. That guy's shaken. Hits. That guy's dead. Roll again. Hits. That guy's just shaken. So yeah, there's now less of them. Next up is Pyro. What are you gonna do?
Did the one I was shooting at die eventually?
Yeah, you did. You did kill him last time.
I need to do a notice for some more then.
Do a notice. You're able to notice there's a guy behind you who's been shooting you in the ass the entire time, which is why DeWitt keeps getting shot at.
Ah. How about that?
Yeah. You hit him and he's dead. You're getting pretty good rolls today.
Don't count on it forever.
Alright, DeWitt, you'll go. Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Vegeta. Wait, no. Oh god, he's not in the party, that's why. Vegeta's not here. Okay. Well, I would say he's going to spend a turn recovering from being shaken. Scruffles, your go. As you are locked in the mortal coils of this great battle.
I must take his mask.
Alrighty. What kind of move can I use against him?
Crush him between your meaty thighs.
No.
Sorry, by the way, Iris.
I'd be willing to bet money she fell asleep.
Probably. She stays up unhealthily late.
So,
Also, sorry, I lied. We'll...
No, I had shit that happened. I'm completely fine. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
I'm just not streaming it all at the moment.
Don't worry, I'm recording this.
Oh, good.
sometimes you just gotta open with an uppercut. This is the wasteland, and you can't always use wrestling moves.
Sometimes you gotta go into boxing.
Roll for uppercut.
Once I open, though, sometimes it's a good way to get the enemy off their feet for further moves.
Roll. You
But
miss.
I'm gonna Benny that.
Okay. Roll again. You hit.
Oh, yay!
Knock his
And
block
now
off.
I roll damn.
Damn wage. He's now
No
shaken.
damage. Oh, okay.
He's now shaken, yeah. But yeah, he's now shaken. So he shakes his head. So he's now going to attack you. So, oh yeah, actually you would have got a -1. I'm going to ignore that. You would have gotten a -1 on that because of your shakenness. Sorry.
Oh, what's it called? I do get a +1 for fighting at, what's it called?
Okay.
Unarmed, because martial arts, so it kind of evens it up.
Okay. Right, he's going to try and hit you again. With his blade. He's lost his +1. Oof. He's going to use his 1 Benny to not throw his sword out of his hand. And what's your power?
Sorry.
7?
Sorry.
This is why
ears.
push to talk is very important.
Scruffles, your thing was a 7 for parry, wasn't it?
Yes.
So he hits you for damage. Six -3 plus 8. Okay, so what's your toughness?
5.
You soak that. And he's going to try and hit you with his second blade, which he gets a -1 on. Your parry is a 5, right?
Who parries at 5?
Never mind, he max rolled, so he hits you definitely. And he's going to deal damage to you again. Oh no.
That is big pain.
12. What's your toughness?
It is 5.
Okay, so you're now, you were already wounded, weren't you? Were you already wounded?
I was shaken.
Okay, so you're now wounded. So he takes like a deep gash into your arm with one of these clubs. Yeah. Malcolm, now your go.
Okay, now my go. Okay. So,
Oh wait, no. Sorry, I've got to roll for them to try to shoot at all of you guys. Sorry. Miss. Actually, no, they hit you, Jesse.
Oh no.
What's your toughness?
5.
You're shaken.
Oh.
Do you have? Oh, also, do you have any armor?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Ranger, you're getting shot at twice. They hit you once. Not enough to beat your toughness, sadly. Pyro, they miss you. DeWitt, they miss you. Blue Thunder, they're not going to shoot at you. And Malcolm, they miss you. So, practically nothing bad happens. Now it's your go, Malcolm. Sorry.
okay.
The Wraith.
Okay, I'm
Turn.
thinking my plan out here. Do I want to get distance and potentially abandon a good man, or stay here and possibly wind up dead?
You could charge the hill where they're all holding out.
Wait, is there a rifle? I'm gonna do what the doctor did. Is there a rifle around?
Yeah, there's a rifle.
I pick it up.
Alright, you charge to pick it up. I'm going to roll a 1d6. Alright, so you can use the rifle.
Okay.
Make a small guns check.
I'm gonna Benny that.
That's your last Benny, by the way. You gonna Benny it?
Yeah, I Bennied it.
The gun goes clink as it won't work. Sorry. Rolled low on its actually ability to actually function after being blown the fuck up. I feel
Repair isn't enough, and a field repair isn't that optimal.
not in this particular instance. No. Sorry.
I'm gonna chuck it.
All right, do throwing weapons.
Throw it like a fucking spear.
I'm gonna throw it at the guy fighting with the with the blue lightning.
Okay.
I knew it.
So you basically spin it around and you throw it in the air, and it just like this ridiculous like scene where it just like goes really far. A roll for damage. Roll a roll a 1d6 plus 1. Actually, no. Also add your strength.
Probably just
let
be
let
roll
me-
strength plus, say, like, the weight of the object would be like 1 or
1d6. It's not letting me.
What's not like you what?
What's the okay? The advanced.
So slash roll 1d6
Okay.
plus
1d. Okay, 1d6 plus 1. Come on, baby. Oh, 3.
that wouldn't hurt.
And
at
you
all.
said add my strength in, right?
Yes. I'm not letting you roll this a fucking again.
Do I just okay?
Just what is your strength? What's the dice for your strength?
It's a d4. So roll.
Dude, I would.
6.
No.
No.
I.
No.
No, you rolled 3 times. You were only supposed to roll once. I allowed it because you made a mistake. You got a 7, which is just enough to hit him. But seriously, dude, like, no. Don't keep rolling dice. Just don't keep rolling dice. Like,
I didn't do the.
Add on.
No, I wasn't.
No. What you should have done is add on to the roll you got. Don't re-roll it just because you didn't do the math correctly.
He didn't re-roll it. He was just rolling strength, and then adding.
No, you weren't supposed to roll strength. You meant to roll the actual amount of dice you have in it, which is a 4. So you add 4.
Oh. Okay, so it would have been.
It would have been a 7.
Yes.
Which is just enough to overwhelm his toughness, and he's now slightly wounded and very pissed. And now it is Jesse's go. What are you going to do, Jesse?
I'm gonna run to cover again.
Alright, you run back. You run out, pick up this rifle, doesn't work. Run it back. As you see Malcolm just run out and just hurl another rifle.
It didn't work, so I'm just gonna run to cover and not die.
Alright, you're hunkering down. Mr.
Yeah.
Ranger, your go.
Open fire.
Oh, you're getting very
Oh,
close
yeah.
now. You miss.
Okay.
You hit. Roll for damage.
Yeah.
He's shaken. Actually, no, he's dead.
Next gun. The glass.
That's enough to hit. He's
Glass.
dead.
That's all I got.
Alright. Moving on to Pyro. What are you going to do?
Are there any more people behind us?
No more people behind you.
Okay, just want to get that one out of the way. How many are left?
You've taken a good chunk out of them. A lot of them are falling back, you can see.
I would say it's the melee going on, but I know how that goes. I'll end up shooting Blue Thunder.
There's some that there's a few left, but that's quite a distance now, which the Mr. Ranger is approaching.
Can I still hit them from here is the question.
That would be a -2 because of the range. Actually, do you have a pistol?
Yeah.
Yeah, -2 from here.
Yeah, then I need to move up a little bit.
Alright.
And then I will do my notice.
You're able to hit. You're able to see one poking their heads out. Roll the hit, -2.
Wait, I moved up though.
Oh yeah, it's a -1 now. I mean, you're not able to cross that entire
Alright,
thing on
alright. That's cool. Just
Yeah.
as long as it's not -2.
you.
Oh.
No, you don't hit.
See, I told you, it wouldn't last.
Okay, so next up we have the Blue Thunder and his duel.
Now that he's distracted by a fucking...
He's not distracted. He's just pissed.
Okay. Well, at least he's slightly off. Now is the time to get him onto the fucking floor.
All right.
And how I'm going to do that, I'm going to spear this motherfucker.
All right.
And you may ask, how do you spear a man without a spear? Well, you use your fucking head. It's a wrestling thing.
Your head.
You just basically kind of like shoulder tackle them.
Yeah, I thought that was the case. Okay, make a roll. Wait, are you going to make it melee roll? This would then be a strength test to try and overpower him.
Yeah, first, like, I hit him, then we see
Yeah,
if he
yeah.
falls over.
Roll your hand to hand.
And what's since I'm wounded, what happens?
-1.
Okay.
Okay. That's not enough to actually get him, I'm afraid.
Maybe it is time to do another banning.
You can if you want. How many bennies have you used this session?
About 1.
Okay, you can benny if you want.
This is a fight for one's life. And hopefully I don't roll worse.
You are able to actually get into now it's a strength test. Remember,
Yay.
-1. Roll.
Oh shit.
Oh, whoopsie. He's going to use his other Benny. That's his last Benny gone. Ooh! But he gets to roll another 1d8. He's got to get a...
Aha!
No,
Wait, no. For a second I thought he rolled the 1 and it brought it up to 8, but no.
No.
I'm really bad at this.
No, he's actually able
Yeah.
to overpower you and throw you on the floor.
Damn.
Like, you see him chug. Basically, he sort of like grabs into the thing, and basically what happens is as you try to push him back, he's able to catch his foot, and then he's able to basically just like wrap his arms underneath you, pick you up, and then basically pile drive you into the dirt.
Ah, fuck.
But his turn, he's actually going to get up, step back, and you're able to look up through the dirt and see he's actually backing off with his sword pointed towards you.
God damn it. Don't pussy out on me, you bitch.
Do you yell that at him in Spanish?
I just yelled that out at him in Spanish and tried to get up.
Yeah, make an intimidate test. Is intimidate a thing in this?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, make an intimidation if you have it.
Or would it be taunt?
You can taunt. Oh, have you got taunt?
No, I don't have taunt, but I see it's there.
You make it. It's a taunt then. Make a taunt. It's a 1d4, but you only get to roll 1d4 because you don't have it skilled. No.
Nah.
Sorry. So yeah. He's gonna start backing off. The rest of them are gonna start running. But actually, before the guy goes, he actually, as he's like walking up the hill, he actually stops and he actually hurls something back at you, Scruffles.
It's the rifle, isn't it?
No. He actually hurls one of his swords back at you.
I don't need no fucking sword.
Yeah,
Fuck
but
you.
he's running. It's basically a scrap metal sword. Wasn't his obsidian one, but yeah, he's running over the hills. Because he's the last one to leave, you guys can shoot him if you want.
Shoot.
So Malcolm, you can shoot if you want.
Small guns.
This will be at long range, so it will be a -2 because of your pistol.
Yep.
You miss.
I want to try.
Okay, Pyro, but it's a -2 for you now.
Let's see. I've taken 4 shots.
Ooh, you hit.
Get fucked. Get fucked.
Okay, you hit. Roll for damage.
I've taken 4 shots this
I don't
campaign.
need him to die. I just need him to
so-
slow down.
You hit him. He's hit, and he falls down.
Oh no. I don't have 167 bullets on me.
Blue Thunder, go get him.
It's not Blue Thunder's turn. Well, actually, it's going to go back around, but he's out of sight now, so...
Last one, complete the mission.
Jesse, it's your go. What are you going to do?
I'm just gonna run after Blue Thunder.
Yeah, he's badly hurt.
Give him some help. Do I make it to him this turn?
Actually, you're going to have to roll on athletics against his athletics. So, Blue Thunder, could you make an athletics test?
Oh, to see how far I went off.
Wait a minute, that JPEG.
Yeah.
Gonna be honest, I'm a fast motherfucker, so...
Yeah, so if you could roll Jesse and beat his 11.
Alrighty.
It's basically to see if I can catch up with him as he's going charging up the hill after this guy. Well, you start running, but then you basically see the dust trail that Blue Thunder is creating. Mr. Ranger, your perpetrators are fleeing. What do you do? Nob,
You good? Thought I heard him shuffle.
I think Nob's dead.
Damn.
Nobody!
Nob's...
huh?
Yeah, it's your go. Your perpetrators
Okay.
are fleeing. What do you do?
Kill him.
They're over a ridge, by the way.
I have no grenade. I don't even have. Alright, kill him. George.
You continue charging. Are you able to get?
Yes, am I able to shoot this turn?
You're able to shoot with probably one weapon.
Alrighty, 44. Hiya.
You miss.
Damn.
DeWitt. Vegeta's not. Is Vegeta back? No. Did Vegeta say anything? I think he's probably suffering an internet issue.
Might be.
Next up is Blue Thunder.
I assume he's going to heal.
Do I have a mission, and this doesn't pertain to my mission.
Are you sure you don't want to heal?
No, the chasing after them does not pertain to my mission.
Okay.
I need to survive in order to find the arsenal, so I'm going to take a moment to recover from the...
Alright, you fall to
shake.
your knees, so actually, Jesse, you're able to actually get to him.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So that's the end of combat. Well done. Da 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 da. Yes.
Do 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 do.
I'm going to say actually because of that, you've all gone up a level.
At last.
Oh,
I don't know how levels work in this, but yeah, you've gone up a level. Well, not a level, but like the next thing up. That basically from here.
Does that mean we gained XP?
You've gone up. Oh, you've gone up a rank. Thank you, allied.
It's a seasoned.
That's the whole 5. Hold
Oh
on,
no,
man.
sorry. That's a. How does it work again? Like
You go up a certain amount of levels each, or whenever you decide we earn them, and after a certain amount, then we go up. Every like 5th level, we go up to seasoned, veteran, and whatever after that. I
Okay,
think.
you've gone up 1 level. Okay, you've gone up 1 level. So yeah, you've gone up 1 level. Okay, so no, you're not gone up a rank. Not gone up a rank. You've gone up a level. So you've gained 1 level, not a rank. Thank you for defining that. I didn't want to give you guys ridiculous stuff. It's just you've gone up 1 level. Well done.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jesse, this is important stuff for you. You're gonna have to make some medicine rolls on both DeWitt, basically everybody in the next couple of minutes to prevent them from, crashing out and getting permanent injuries.
Except me. I didn't
Gather
get hit.
around.
Don't use any of the beds here.
Back in a sec.
Roger.
All right, DM's gone. Fudge your rolls, everyone.
And I'm back.
I'm also. Oh.
All right. So who's the wounded the most? We're gonna do triage here.
I require no bandages, for a ranger never rests.
I have a bandage for the robot as well. Just so
Oh
he can
no.
feel left out.
Yeah,
Fucking.
Robots have hearts too.
Oh, hearts and minds.
well,
Hearts and
rubber brains have brains.
Oh,
While
just
the-
minds.
Anyway, so I think is Scruffles is pretty injured.
Yeah, he's got 2 wounds.
And we also have Sharp was pretty.
Yeah,
pretty
Sharp
injured.
took 1 wound.
So Scruffles is the worst.
I hate mobile. But anyway, carry on.
Scruffles is the worst wounded in my medical opinion. So we're gonna start with him.
Make a medicine check, please.
So
While they're
reading up-
doing that. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. I gotta read up on this real quick.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna gather up whatever rifles I can find and try to. If I can't find one that works, I'm gonna make one that works using repair and whatever parts I can find out of these things.
You're able to find one of the rifles that do work.
All right.
But you can spend some time
Just
doing
put-
some wasteland maintenance and just like stripping parts.
So we just say I have a box of junk and an assault rifle, right?
Yeah, you have a box of junk and some assault rifle. Some gun parts and assault rifle. Well, you've got a wasteland assault rifle, so essentially it's a single shot, 2d6 pen of 2. With a fairly good range. Also, looking around the thing beforehand, you're able to find that this temple, it had a back entrance. None of you really checked for that. You just went, no, there would be a meanie, you just found an entrance and were kind of like, hey, yeah, sure, let's throw dynamite in there.
To be fair, most of us didn't have any say in that one.
I'm here to kill, not to find.
Do any of you want to go inside the temple?
There
Well,
may
since
be
I'm not
more
injured, I guess I'll go.
perpetrators than that. Onward.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to say, Iris hasn't had anything to do the whole session. We'll get to that. So, yeah. Jesse, make your medicine rolls.
Yes. So reading up, it says I gotta subtract 1 from my healing rolls without a bursting first aid kit. However, I have it, but since we're not really in a dire situation right now, I will not use it.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have the chance to just use it outright.
Yes.
Fails it, breaks our legs. We're in a dire situation.
Oh, no. And I'm trying to understand this other part. Wound penalties. A healer subtracts his patient's wound level from his skill roll. So I'm gonna roll my medical, and you're gonna subtract the 2 that Scruffles has from
And
my
yeah, okay.
skill roll,
Yeah,
basically.
-2. Okay, okay. Roll.
How many from scrounging? How many rounds do I find?
It's gonna be a -3 total.
36 rounds.
36 rounds.
Yeah, it's gonna
Okay.
be -3 total.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, you're able to get like Scruffles pouched up. It's gonna be a -2 for Vegeta's character.
Alrighty. 10 minutes has passed.
Yep, that's fine. Oh, you're both right. You're both going to get them patched up. They're going to be just fine. You need to take some rest, but they're doing all right.
All right. Where's the robot?
The robot's gone inside the temple.
I'm gonna follow the robot and give him a
No,
bandage.
we'll get to that in a bit. So Iris, you there? Iris.
I walk up after the doc. Hey, before you go in there, mind patching me up?
Oh yes. What do you have wrong with you?
I got about 1 wound.
Oh, sure thing. I will,
-2 for you.
Let me give you the good old love touch.
Wow, you're just critting today. That's 3 crits on the trot, I'll point out.
You don't get recruited into the Iron Tide to fix things on people for not knowing how to do your job, you know?
This is fair. Iris!
Dead.
Iris.
I think she's still knocked out.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so going into the temple. You want to get inside the temple, and you found that it's actually lit by actual torches that are unevenly spaced out. It's very dark inside, so only the robot can really clearly see. But even then, the
I can
infrequent
see
torches
clearly.
very much, unfortunately, cause your lenses to flare quite a bit, so you're not getting the best picture you could. They seem to have arranged this temple out of all the old blocks that used to be here, and arranged them in such a way to create a rather unstable but fairly solid structure. However, exploring,
Well, solid until I tossed that dynamite.
you only blew up the entrance, by the way.
Oh, good.
Like, most of this thing is intact. As you explore, like, the lighting seems to cause, like, the whole room to seem to bend around you. Inside, like, the walls are painted, you occasionally tell, with wet blood.
Ooh.
Bones seem to be littered across the floor in uneven patterns.
Is there like a specific uneven pattern?
No, just they were strewn and left here. I'm going to roll a 1d6 now. It's like, well, let me check my...
I'd like to roll a... Oh, sorry.
you
Go
can make
ahead.
a notice test if you want. You're just noticing what I explained.
Yeah.
You eventually start turning a corner, and you come into a fairly large room which is actually lit by an electric lamp. The room itself actually seems to contain a large number of what appears to be science equipment and actual things, and you notice several large vats that seem to have been dug into the ground, scattered towards the back, on which is a large pipe which seems to be feeding into a large barrel. This stuff appears to be a mostly weird concoction. If anyone's got anything to do with medicine or drugs here, you can make a roll.
I do.
Man, it's too
I'll
bad
make a
Ark in
roll.
here.
A medicine roll? Any modifiers?
No, just basics. Oh, you're just critting today with these medicine rolls. Okay, so what you're pretty much able to work out is the ingredients they have here is actually the ingredients for stim packs and also psycho.
Ooh.
You can tell they actually had what could be considered a large scale, if a very messy, not good for your health, quoting you here, production run for like drugs. They were actually brewing most. Oh, hey Vegeta, welcome back. Were you suffering a connection issue?
Overheating.
Oh, okay. It is getting quite hot lately in England, isn't it? But still, you won the fight. Most of them ran away after a while, but you did manage to kill about 15 to 20 of them. So well done, everybody.
Nice.
However, they're now exploring the temple, and they've managed to come across a large room. And inside, you can find that they've actually got what appears to be essentially a drugs lab. They've also got several other drugs seem to be pre-made and packaged, including what appears to be a number of paper bags that seem to have been tied into actually sort of like small squares.
Cocaine.
And cutting it open, you can tell it's actually cocaine.
Oh shit. We hit the jackpot, boys.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, you've stumbled on a small drugs lab. Most of the actual drugs have not been properly refined yet. You kind of got them in the middle of a batch.
Looks like we got some work for Ark.
However, yeah, it's this is actually one of the few places you don't notice skulls or anything. Also, make a notice test in this room for everyone who's here.
Noticing.
Dear God, man, you are finding things.
Cool.
Scruffles, I don't think you went down with them. Did you go down with them?
I think so.
Yeah, I went down with him.
Investigate the lair of my enemy.
Okay, so Jesse, you're quite easily able to like look around and knowing like the ins and outs of an actual medical facility. You're actually quickly able to find the what first of all is like a noting of medicine and basically a doctor's log. Basically, a list of injuries, stuff like that. But alongside that, you actually find a ledger for actually basically purchases and stuff, and also another book for recipes. So you gain. You gain 3 separate drug recipes. You can now make stim packs, psycho, and a drug known as the pathway to the sun.
Oh.
Oh.
Let me guess. Psycho and stem packs put together.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Wait, what was it called?
Pathway to the sun.
Pathway to the sun. Oh, that's metal.
Yeah, it's the combination of it is actually a rather. It requires a rare flower. It requires a specific type of mutative flower be mixed in with both psycho and actually stim packs. While it's actually being refined. Let's think of a name for this plant. Actually, I'm making this up on the spot. By the way, this is a pretty cool idea.
The soul flower?
No, that's a bit too much.
Just a mutated sunflower.
The blue bonnet. But we'll call it the red bonnet. Because it's mutated.
Actually, it's called the Quetz. Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah. I was actually thinking the same. I had the same idea, but couldn't think of the name.
Let me just make this.
Aztec legends are weird.
Oh no, they are. And the weird thing is, they weirdly mirror what actually happened in real life.
I mean, that's a lot of legends.
I know. like a pale man turns up suddenly with a long beard, riding a mysterious creature, and will bring about the end of the Aztec society. Now
Well,
that-
I mean, when you do what they did, it was kind of easy to guess that someone was going to tear you down.
Oh yeah, no, the Aztecs.
yeah.
No, the Aztecs got taken down not just because the Spaniards were good, but because everybody around them was kind of like, "Thank you, God."
Because all the other local tribes were absolutely pissed off at the Aztecs constantly murdering everyone.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
when
you would be too.
The Spanish came in and said, "Hey, want to get your revenge? Hey, want these boomsticks?" Everyone was like, "Hell yeah!"
Well, actually, one of the most interesting stories I remember hearing about was essentially they would turn up to like a local like pyramid temples, and they basically convinced the people there, "Hey, yeah, knock down your temple, and then just put a giant crucifix up on the top of it." So they just yeah, that actually happened. I'm not joking. That happened for well. It's one of the reasons that
I'm not surprised.
they got to keep their power, but they just were Christians. So yeah, Jesse, you
That
found.
actually explains a lot.
Let me just
It
check
really
what the
does.
actual. Let me actually just check what the actual formulas for all this is. Not stick pack, stim pack.
Quests.
Yeah. And it's not working for me, and this is getting annoying. Why aren't you working? If anyone else could look this up as well, it would actually help.
What are you trying to look up?
The recipe, basically Fallout New Vegas recipes.
Oh, okay.
Fallout New Vegas crafting, okay. Oh, we're now hearing the dogs, by the way.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got new subwoofers.
God.
So, stim pack. Brock flour, empty syringe, and xander root. Let me just note that down. Xander root. Is there a recipe for Psycho though? Let's check that.
I want to say there is.
Doesn't appear to be on here.
The second we figure out the recipe for a buff out, my character might start taking it.
Steroids.
Oh. Okay, there's a recipe for Slasher.
Yeah,
Which uses Psycho in it, yeah.
actually, that could just be what's it called? The path to the sun is. It's uses psych.
Nah. What does Slasher do again?
Basically makes you really tough and able to.
Okay, plus 25 damage and plus 25 damage resistance for 1 minute.
Yeah, Slasher mixes medics and Psycho.
Yeah, Pathway to the Sun heals you.
Could be described as adding like maybe a dice of damage and an increase to toughness, or maybe just like percentile increase.
No,
to
no,
damage.
no. I'm saying that basically it will. It removes a wound. It lowers your wound threshold. Once per combat. So let's. Psycho formula. Let's make it up. What kind of like crafting materials could we use for Psycho?
If I remember.
First, we need a hallucinogen.
Cazador, poison gland.
What about cocaine?
That too.
It would actually explain.
Cocaine,
Psycho
Turpentine.
is,
cocaine.
if I remember, Psycho's a methamphetamine.
Wonder glue.
Okay, you're gonna need cocaine, jet.
Braxo cleaner.
You always need a Braxo cleaner.
You
Yeah,
always need a Braxo.
So,
It's like, it's
And
literally-
I think cocaine, jet, and Braxo cleaner is enough.
yeah,
Be weird to put. Hold on, you need.
Producing amphetamine.
No, jet is a
So, yeah,
methamphetamine.
Jet is something very different.
Yeah.
I mean, it is an methamphetamine, but it's made very different than how
I don't know drugs,
Psycho.
so we'll take jet out.
And Fallout 2 teaches you a lot about how the drugs in Fallout are made.
Okay.
But
let's-
Jet is made from ramen shit.
I know.
Ah.
Jet also comes in an inhaler, whereas Psycho you inject.
Actually, I've got an idea for what Psycho can actually be. Let's think. What was an aggressive animal in the wasteland?
Geckos.
Yeah, gecko dung.
Fire gecko.
Fire gecko glands. So to make it, yeah, you need
Exception.
your fire gecko glands. So it's not like the original formula, but it's a close actual approximation.
Or you could just use a bunch of wasteland like specific chemicals to make Psycho, probably.
Yeah, so it's like a Braxo cleaner, cocaine.
Braxo cleaner, other like really hard chemicals, and then you'll end up with Psycho.
Yeah, so fire gecko glands. Oh no, actually, no, I know it. Like ant warrior glands. I think that's probably. That makes sense.
testing.
I can hear you.
Hello.
Okay, yeah, my audio keeps cutting out. I'm on mobile.
So the recipe for Pathway to the Sun. Take the ingredients. The stim packs, minus the syringe, and Psycho, and mix them. Quits. Sorry, this is taking a while.
That's fine. Well, it's fine for me anyway. I don't know about everybody else.
Is everyone else fine?
Yep.
You've got a thing.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, you have a thing. You've actually got some quets here with you.
Ah.
The quets is actually like a sunflower, but it's actually red petals.
Since I've taken the least amount of damage, I am willing to test this.
But so yeah, there's actually 2 finished batches of Pathway to the Sun. And you probably have roll a medicine check.
Alrighty.
You're probably able to mix up another 4 batches.
Well, let's do it while we're here. I mean, we got the facilities.
Make a medicine check.
But I have a meth lab blow up on us.
Actually,
Maybe
this would actually be a science check. Sorry.
Oh, never mind.
Do you have science?
I do.
You know, I'll take the 8 for your science. So yeah, you're able to actually procure an extra 5 with that good roll. So you've got 7 doses of Pathway to the Sun. And what Pathway to the Sun does, it lowers wound threshold by 1, so you recover 1 wound. One wound, and ignore the next wound taken.
Ooh.
Just trying to,
But
but no, next room taken. There's also an additional one. You also deal an extra 2 damage when you roll. But you have to roll. You have to roll a 1d10 minus your toughness, and if you roll a positive number, zeros don't count, you become addicted. You also have to make gnosis tests to not succumb to the maddening visions. So yeah, that's the... You know, I'm gonna make a little handout folder for this. So you found a death cult.
death cult drug, huh?
Yeah,
Massive hallucinogenics.
yeah, massive combat hallucinogenic. Yeah, so basically you have to roll 1d10, sorry, 1d12 minus your toughness. So there's a high chance of actually getting addicted to this stuff.
This is amazing. Friends, we have enough of this stuff to take us to the moon.
You definitely
I
feel
would
like you
rather
want
not.
the moon. But yeah, do you want to explore the temple anymore?
I mean, hell, we might as well explore the rest of it since we're here.
Alright, leaving the fairly... You've also gotten like another 2 stim packs and another 3 dose of Psycho.
Sweet.
Also some mentats.
Oh, those were Arc.
So exploring the rest of the temple, I'm going to make another notice test.
Let's go with notice.
You're able to find... Okay, I've got to re-roll that because they're all gone. Re-roll that. You come back to the drugs lab, so re-roll that. He's gone. He's gone. 2.
Stop taking drugs.
You're actually able to stumble into a room which is actually packed up quite high with... well, you walk in. It's basically a storage room where they've moved in some shelves. Once again, you notice where they actually store stuff. They're actually keeping it quite maintained. They seem to have grabbed a lot of it, but you do find from the lab you actually found 4 packs of cocaine. If you want to keep track of that.
What do we find in the room?
You find another 10 packs of cocaine.
Oh.
This is where they were storing the drugs.
Okay, boys, who wants to be rich?
But you know.
I don't know what to do with this white powder.
I mean, we
don't
could
eat it.
sell it to New Vegas.
Well, we could sell it to the Hells Angels who were just there.
Yeah, they'd love
Yeah.
the drugs, probably.
They probably love drugs.
Also,
yeah.
I might point out the fact that one of the reasons this stuff is so expensive is because the American government used to keep a tight lid on it. Nowadays, well, drugs are drugs, so it's not as worth as much as you think it is.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah, but it's still money.
We could sell it to the Hells Angels for a premium since we're selling it in bulk.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
One more search of the temple you can make. This place does get quite twisty and turny. Alright. Okay, you find another storage room with another 6 packs of cocaine.
Wow.
Are you keeping track of all of this?
Hope someone is.
I'm not.
Let's see. How many were in the lab?
3. There were 10 in the other room and there were 6 in this one, so that's
19.
19.
so 19 pounds of coke.
Pounds?
Yeah, like
19 pounds of smack.
Jesus.
this is a drug cartel death cult.
That's a lot of crap.
That's a
Put that in the,
lot of white. That's a lot of dragon dust, my man.
Want to put that in the group gear?
Let's make it. Yeah, put that in the group gear. Can you guys edit the group gear? Oh, yeah, I'll make it. I'll make it so it's edited by anyone. So it's one person. Put that in that. Oh yeah, you've actually used one of those. How many of those landmines did you use?
I pretty much set up all of them.
So you've got no more landmines. Is anyone changing group gear?
Wait, can we disarm them?
Yeah, you can disarm
Yeah.
them. Make an explosive test.
It literally
That would be my thunderous friend's job.
Yeah, you can go
literally
disable them.
only have to press a singular button.
Just be very
Fallout
careful.
landmines are made surprisingly with safety in mind. Somehow, out of all the things.
I'm going to make one more change to anyone editing group gear.
I changed it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I was about to do it myself. My
Okay.
bad.
So I'm about to just change it again. So you got 18 bottles of holy water because you used some last session. Yeah, you're able to disable them. By the way, that woman who guided you here, she ran off.
Ah, we'll get her later.
Do you guys? So basically, by now the sun's rising. After a long night of fighting, you're quite tired.
Victory.
You're hungry. Aris, are you back yet?
We walk home. We walk back to Iris and the thing
All right,
because
allied.
she was working on the truck.
Allied. Hello.
Hello, yes.
So-
Good morning.
I'm guessing you stayed back at the town.
Of course.
So you've been kind of staying in the town. You've been watching the Hell's Angels basically pack up, as Iris has been modifying her van, basically getting it ready for the next, moving on to the next town. The Hell's Angels have mostly been preparing to move out and stuff like that. However, as the sun is like dawning, what are you doing in the morning, by the way?
Well, I'm just waking up.
You're waking up and you're.
Why am I with all these big booty bitches? I don't remember. Oh, there's the bottle of alcohol.
Anyway, so as you're waking up, you hear a loud roar, like not like a monstrous roar, but like a low drone.
I don't believe that's a natural formation. I should probably gonna free myself and.
In fact, as you're stepping out, everyone in the town seems to be panicking.
What's there to be alarmed about?
It's the coop! It's the coop!
The fuck is a coop?
Okay.
Like it's a
No, Pablo, the racist underlings, Pablo.
no. As in coop, as in like bird coop.
As in what?
Like a
COOP.
like a chicken coop.
Chicken coop.
Oh, I still don't know what that means.
These are goddamn robots! And allied, as you,
Why are the robots attacking now?
and as you're
What
saying
the
that, you see laser beams like shoot over like the actual walls of the city, as people are
Oh,
jumping on their
fuck.
bikes.
Where did they come from? Car's gonna like, where?
Meanwhile, in New Vegas, I finally got a hold of the. Mr. House finally got a hold of the robots.
God damn it! The
No.
rest of my even Blue Thunder has left me, and now there's fucking robot. I'm going to go access a. I'm gonna go use fuck. What was it? Fuck. Where the fuck is it? Yes, my radio. I'm gonna go see if I could get onto the communication with the fucking robots to find out what the fuck's going on.
Okay, so make a. I think that'd just be like a not like a technology technician.
So science roll.
Science roll, yes. I wouldn't actually say science. I'd just say like, because you
5, is that enough?
well, honestly, just trying to like search the radio waves and stuff. You're able to actually break into an encrypted channel, and you basically just
Wait.
get. Fun.
What did I have? What did I be able to do that? Because I'm Glorious Enclave.
Hold on, let me explain.
No.
As essentially you are doing this, outside you hear a large crash, and you see a large legged robot walk in on like 4 legs, and it says, "Stop resisting arrest. Stop resisting arrest. You are in violation of martial law. Stop resisting arrest."
Wait, but my people declared the martial law. What the fuck?
As you're getting into this thing, you're basically receiving a radio signal which is being beamed to these robots, which is broadcasting perpetrators identified, capture, secure, return. Perpetrators identified, captured, secure, return.
Who's okay? So hold on, wait. Are the robots ignoring me and rounding everybody else up, or are they also like trying to round me up?
They haven't spotted you yet. They're gonna make a notice check.
I'm very clearly. Oh, I'm very clearly an enclave. They should respect the authorities.
Do you want to make a stealth check?
Sure.
They don't find you.
I am the robots. Hello, my fellow people. Beep in the boop.
No, there's not quite that. So you're either objectively hiding, but if you go out and talk to them, anything can happen. I was gonna make that for Iris as well.
Come up with some mundane banana or push a player, non-player to be. I mean, I could influence the story with a Benny. I got 3. Fuck it. You know what? Ark Harrigan is no bitch, and these clearly aren't Brotherhood of Steel suits, right? All right then, and also Old World Blues. So of course.
Okay.
Fuck. What would it be to persuade speech? Yes. Of course I'm gonna have, I'm gonna dress in my finest of officer stuff. Clave has it. Have the actual stuff, and I'm gonna go look at the Is it just giant robots that are raiding the settlement? Or
It's a mix of these large legged robots and Securitrons.
Well, you know what? Who looks like the?
Okay, hold on. Are they Securitrons or are they Protectrons?
Securitrons.
Oh.
Remember Securitrons? Not all Securitrons were used by Mr. House.
Yeah.
See, I would think they are because you don't see them anywhere else.
Is there any logo on the Securitrons TV face?
Basically a picture of a very disgruntled soldier. But if you actually knew the Securitrons, you just know these are base models.
Okay, well I'm going to give me a fucking minute.
F.
Sorry, this is meant to be a finishing off for the session.
Well, clearly it's time for my officer training to kick in. So time to go out and fucking find out what they're doing here.
Hmm.
Which is a terrible idea, but Ark is a man of wisdom and science. Fear is for the common peasantry. Also, they're giant robots. Fuck yeah. So yes,
Ours is going to remain hidden.
that's fucking fine.
So you step out into the middle of the road as you see the Hells Angels, some of them scooting off. You can see Sharif currently trying to free his daughter, who has been currently picked up and put in the back of one of these giant cages on the back of these bigger robots.
God damn it!
He is being picked up and thrown in the same cage.
Oh well, you know what? At least they're not separated. How wholesome.
Present identification papers. Present identification papers.
I'm going to present identification papers.
Do you have any?
Which I would have, yes, because I still am a soldier. I have literally the edge soldier officer and stuff like.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
And it's like the robots turn to you and the securities. Present identification papers.
I would have.
All right, so you pull them out. You show them to them. They
Yes.
actually scan. Updating.
Wanted for crimes against America. Oh no, they found me!
Welcome. Name unknown. It is good. Serve honorably. Member of the United States Army. And the Hells Angels like, did you fucking put us in here?
No! I don't know why they're here! Fuck, update, what is it? Update name paper, Ark Hurricane, request information as to who summoned do they count as military right now, or police? No, this would be military. Military police, military enforcement assets to this area.
Police have no ability to update military records.
Oh, it's okay. So they are the police.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask who summoned them to this area.
A law enforcement robot identified area of potential perpetrators of justice. We came to apprehend the situation.
Oh my god.
Well done, Knob.
Howdy, partner.
Okay, what is it gonna be here, Zaku, to try to convince them that this is actually an elaborate sting operation and they're getting in the way of federal, operations? Like, you know how you use informants and stuff, and you have undercover
Probably
agent.
a code for that, and you'd have to try it.
What?
You can try a. Let me check your skills.
It would be persuasion
You
or
could-
speech.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a. You can make a speech test, but this is gonna be hard, like very hard.
So you're saying spend a Benny
Yeah.
to sway to influence the story.
Okay. But
Okay.
how does spending a
Probably-
penny to influence the story work? Does it like improve your chances?
Read the fucking. It's Scruffle's
I
posted.
posted a thing that
Oh.
says something to do with the Benny. Please read it. I beg of you.
Okay, it can give you an additional clue.
Yeah.
All right.
Come up with some enabling or push a non-player character into being a bit more agreeable.
Okay, you can push them to be a bit more agreeable, honestly. I'm going to point out and give you a hint here that if you were to try and do this, and the fact you have identified yourself as military, you wouldn't technically have the authority in this regard because you are not law enforcement.
Martial law has been declared, however. Military trumps state police.
You can push that, but you couldn't convince them it's a sting operation. because you wouldn't be involved in that.
So okay, so what could I convince them then?
You could try and convince them that this is a extenuating circumstance, or essentially that there has been a mistaken identification and the papers were unfortunately destroyed in a recent raid or something.
Attacked by communist forces.
And you are currently getting them new papers.
Oh. Can I point them in the way of the communist forces, which were the Aztec people came from?
I will point out your friends are currently there, and none of them have papers.
Well, you know what? It's a fucking shame that they left me with this situation, huh?
Well, they didn't know-
Ain't that some shit?
Ain't that a kick in the head?
Yes. Also, I get a modifier for the soldier trait, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you do.
And here I was about to hand over 19 pounds of cocaine.
Oh god, the amount of drugs you guys are about to be found with. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Ark's gonna have to keep going on. Ark's gonna be like, I can't believe Blue Thunder left me after so much time. Meanwhile, he's like, let me out, gringos! I am innocent, man. I'm America.
This
Hey,
could.
totally
I will point out, however, that because you spent this Benny, this could end up you going into the Coop storyline.
Oh, this is turning it. Could I not send him after Caesar's Legion?
That's a bit long distance. You can point them that way, but then again, you know from I'm gonna say from the spending of Benny that that's probably not gonna. That's gonna be a bit too long distance. These guys operate in an area.
Okay.
Do you
What?
look at the map and see if there's any groups you dislike nearby?
Are there any Brotherhood of Steel forces nearby?
There were some in
There is Bastion.
Paso.
There's Maxim Monastery. These are publicly known like monasteries.
But they're Brotherhood of Steel.
Yeah, they're Brotherhood of Steel.
All right then. Oh my God! And by all technicalities, they would have broadcast that they left the United States Army.
Hmm.
Yeah. Zaku, you ready for that?
Okay.
So what is the officer thing? Give me again, because I can't fucking find it in the core rulebook.
It's not in the core rulebook. It's in the not the Wild Lake, the Wild West one. Weird West.
God, I had that fucking open.
I know it gives you an easier time negotiating.
All right, well,
Make a negotiation test.
okay, I'm gonna have to Benny that, aren't I?
You able to talk them out and letting them go at the least?
Yeah. Should I Benny that to roll better because of my my major enemy? Like that works both ways, right?
You could,
Yes.
but if you roll lower, they might not let the prisoners go.
That's fine. I have another Benny.
Okay.
What? That's literally the same.
Yeah.
Why did that come out? Hold on. What the
It
fuck?
happens. Did it come out exactly the same in the rolls?
Hold
yeah,
on.
it came out
This one,
exactly
I'm
the
not Bennying this. I just want to see something.
No.
Yeah, no, that's real fucking weird.
It
Okay.
does this occasionally. It's weird, I know. So, do you want to spend your last penny?
Of course. Because I'm
Oh.
terrible. Yeehaw!
No!
Oh,
You're
still
able to get them
fine.
to actually let the individuals go, provided they actually get proper fortification next time they come and check the town.
Understood.
don't come back to this town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get them the fuck out of the fucking boxcar.
Yeah, so basically they let all the Hell's Angels who have not been thrown in prison and haven't driven off. Surprisingly... Yeah. Surprisingly, the only person they haven't tried to accost is the guy in the cage because he's already incarcerated.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Did the sheriff and them get free though?
They've been let go.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna, salute the robot and let it return.
The robots
them back.
actually all salute you, and then they leave.
Okay.
You're gonna get shot.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna slowly turn back towards them.
They're all currently pointing guns at you.
What? Why? Why am I having guns pointed at me?
You knew something about those damn robots.
Yeah, but you heard who summoned him.
Who?
The fucking other robot. Oh no, the robot.
Whoops.
The robot owned by that truck driver lady.
Looks like we got a goddamn lynch mob.
Gee.
And on that session, we're going to leave it there for that session.
Iris is gonna be pissed.
Oh my fucking god.
Well, I just saved them from going to super jail, so I'm a goddamn hero.
There's no jail. They were gonna get executed.
No, they actually get there. If I remember, don't they go to that really memey jail?
I'm not going to spoil that.
Yeah. Well, I get my bennies back, so yay.
Yay, that was today's session, everybody. Well done. Thank you for watching, everybody. Everybody say goodbye to our lovely viewers.
Sayonara.
Goodbye, viewers.
Bye. That was today's
Ding dong, ding
session.
dong.
Bye.
It was
Woke
quite a
up and
doozy.
immediately erase war.
Ugh.
Never a dull day for
You
art.
got the roar that you wanted.
Bye,
No, I don't.
everybody.
Fucking
Bye
miners.
bye.